One time at school, we heard about this camping trip that our whole grade was going to have. And I think out of everyone who was pretty much distracted and not paying attention, I was the only one who was like, bro, cool, we got to pack up. This is going to be awesome. I was happy about the trip, but I was also sad because that was the longest I was ever going to stay away from my parents, and I would think about them constantly. Well, when I got there, my friends said I overpacked and didn't need that much stuff. But if you think about it, they're the ones who underpacked. I didn't have that much stuff. All I had in my backpack was, books, toothbrush and toothpaste, some lunch money, and a lunch bag for day one. I didn't have that much stuff. Meanwhile, my other friends had Dragon Ball comics, Jolly Rancher, plushies, and a buttload of DVDs. On the bus ride there, me and my friend Nassim watched the Minions, and when we got there, I was so flippin' excited. I was like, of course, we all got assigned cabins, which scared me because I didn't want to be with the weird kids. Luckily, I was with all my friends, except one person. When we got to our cabin, my brain knew exactly what to say. I yelled at the tippy top of my lungs, top tib! You see, there are 2 beds on a bunk bed, and if I got the top bunk, I would be happy. So I got the top bunk. Hooray for me. Well, guess what? There's a downside. The person watching over our cabin was none other than the frickin' Spanish teacher, Felix. This guy can be so creepy sometimes. Literally, if I asked him for a bedtime story, he'd be like, nighty-night. Oh, please, you can shut up now. Goodbye. He's okay, by the way. He's just sleeping. I could never be a teacher. Now, I would talk about more about Felix, but this isn't Felix's video. This is mine. Most of my cabin was just chill, but some other cabins weren't. My friend Vito told me that my friend Asim was brewing a spell to release the devil. This doesn't sound true, but it doesn't either sound too out of character for Asim. Cakes and pie, we all shall die. My friend Vito was totally freaking out. He told me, it was like, bro, what are you doing? Are you, releasing a spell to the devil? No. He wasn't actually summoning the devil. All he was doing was just reading with a red light on. And here's the worst thing about the trip. This trip was scheduled in May. And I don't know if you know that, but that's my birthday. And, what was super bad about it, you say? Well, I had a clean handful of presents that I didn't unwrap yet. You know what? That made me sad. Okay, so remember how I said that there was that one kid I didn't like? I'm not gonna really say his name, but for the sake of the story, I'm gonna call him Jaqual. So the thing about me and Jaqual was that we just weren't good friends. Anyway, so we were just all cozied up on our beds. We were just gonna ready. So we all got up at 2 frickin' in the morning trying to debate who was actually snoring. And we all barely got enough sleep ourselves either. And guess what? It turns out I'm gonna call Ogre was snoring. This dude can snore so freaking loud, it's insane. But he got calmer the next day. We didn't get enough sleep on day 1. He didn't get enough sleep on day 2, and we did. So, last story. We were all just eating s'mores, as regular bros do. Mine caught on fire a few times, but that was alright. And Vincent goes to everyone, the whole grade, and yells at the top of his lungs, Minions! Tonight, we steal Zombie! Okay, so I'm sorry the video was a bit short, but don't worry. I'll make a part 2 sometime. Bye. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and all of that was so true, but